What is up, Libra? What is up? It is time to start your April 2021 reading. Are you ready? Are you ready? Anyway, if you would like to find out how to schedule a personal reading with me, please look in the description box of this video. Okay, the information that you need is all down there. That is the only way to schedule a personal reading with me, okay? I'm definitely not going to hit you up in the comments. Those are scammers doing that. Just don't pay attention to them. Just report them and block them, if you would, pretty please. Anyway, let's go ahead and hop right into this, okay? What happened in the past, universe, with Libra? What happened in the past? Ooh. Oh, the Ten of Swords in the reverse, okay. Let's see. 3 shuffles here for the past energy. 3 shuffles. Whoops. And the last one. Past energy for Libra. Okay, the King of Swords in the reverse. All right. Somebody here had one hell of an attitude problem, didn't they? All right. So there was something wrong, something was off, and you couldn't quite put your finger on exactly what it was, and I feel like it drove you nuts. Okay? It's like every time we communicate, there's misunderstandings. It's like you misinterpret everything that I say. I seem to misinterpret everything you say. I really see a lot of miscommunications here. Okay? It could be a Scorpio or an Aquarius. But I really feel like after a while, you were just kind of almost over it. Before you even walked away, or whoever it was that actually made the decision to walk away, you were already over it. You were already over it. This is like, look, man, this is running its course. Okay, the World card and the Wheel of Fortune, both in the upright. I feel like the cycle completed itself, and you felt like you were over it before this was even done. You were over it before this was even done. Could have been a Leo here. But you just weren't happy with this connection. Period. Not really. I kind of feel like that King of Swords reversed energy is both of your energies, honestly. The Lover's reversed, see? Could be a Gemini for some of you. But after a certain period in time, see, I know some of you have heard me make this analogy before, but when you are with a connection that is not your actual match, you know, like not your person, every time we experience a challenge, the connection gets a little bit weaker. It's like hitting a big bump in the road and it cracks your windshield, you know? Or like a rock flings up and cracks your windshield. And every time you hit a bump, the crack gets bigger. Hit another bump and the crack gets bigger. Every time we experience a challenge, the connection gets weaker and weaker and weaker. To the point to where I really feel like, again, the vast majority of you all just felt like, man, look, this is done. It's a done dollar. Okay? Some of you, and I know this has been coming up a lot. I've been saying this in a lot of videos, but maybe this is just something collectively we've been dealing with. But some of you waited to end this a little bit longer than you should have. And we kind of all do that, don't we? I know I've done that before. Every last one of us has done that. But, yeah. But that's not necessarily a bad thing. People come to me all the time and, ask about connections coming to an end and whether or not they're making the right decision leaving somebody, or if them leaving, having left in the past, was the right thing to do. And it's just like, look, you're going to learn the lesson one way or the other. It's either going to click or you're going to learn it the hard way, okay? Neither one is better than the other. Neither one is better than the other. You'll learn it one way or the other. So I think a lot of you kind of learned this lesson the hard way. A lot of you learned this lesson the hard way, but that was a good thing. Because sometimes hands-on experience can be not necessarily better, but more valuable. Hands-on experience, like, look, I learned hands-on. I've tried this from every angle. I've tried, communicating with you in every way that I can. It almost seems like you're determined to argue with me. Like, no matter what I say, no matter what I do, it's always an argument. No matter how I communicate with you, no matter how nice I am to you, no matter how gentle and easy I am with you, you twist it into an argument. You know what? I ain't got no time for that. No time for that. Okay? Karmic cycle complete. Good. But again, with that death reversed and the hangman energy right there, it probably could have ended before it actually did. But like I said, there's no right or wrong way to do this, not in retrospect. All right, so let's look at how this person feels about you in the current moment, Libra. How is this person currently feeling about Libra? Ooh, the Star card could be an Aquarius for some of you. I think that now, for some of you, enough time has passed to where they understand what went wrong. They understand what they did wrong. They understand what you did wrong. They have a vast understanding of the meaning of the connection, and I think they learned a lot from this. I think that they did. Let's get 3 shuffles. 3 shuffles. 1, 2, and 3. Tower in the reverse. 8 of Cups reversed. Yeah, they haven't moved on from this. They haven't moved on from this. I don't really see them actually coming forward, but they haven't moved on from this with the Tower reversed and the 8 of Cups reversed. Come on, my fellow tarot card readers. What does this mean as far as how they feel about you? Deep down inside, they would like to reconcile if they were given the chance, but they don't really feel like they have the chance, honestly. They feel your sense of detachment, and I really feel like, as far as the way they perceive you, they don't really think that you care about them at all, and some of you don't. Some of you straight up don't, so they may not be perceiving that incorrectly, you know. They don't really feel like they have another chance with you, but they want one. They want one, okay? But they are basically choosing to turn and walk away from this, but it's not like they want to. They don't feel like they have a choice with the 3 and 4 of Wands, both reversed right next to each other, okay? Ace of Cups reversed. Again, this is kind of like unrequited love almost. This is like, I really feel like now they realize what they screwed up. Now they miss you. Now they realize how much they love you. And they know that you don't really feel the same. Not really. Not really. Could be a Leo for some of you. I have Leo and Aquarius here. Okay. Well, what actions is this person going to take, if any? What actions is this person taking towards Libra, universe? What actions is this person taking? Do-be-do-do. What actions are they taking towards my Libras? Ooh, the Lover's card. Okay, so it could be a Gemini for some of you. Some of you could have been dealing with a twin flame connection, but you know what I say. Those of you who watch all of my videos, I know I got some of you that watch every single reading that I put up. Not everybody is dealing with a twin flame, so don't just take that and run with it, okay? Don't just take that and run with it. But either way, they still feel a very, very, very intense connection, and it very could easily influence them to eventually take some sort of action towards you, because I really don't feel like they can shake this connection. It's just too intense. Do, 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 do. Okay, 3 of Swords reversed, 7 of Pentacles, Queen of Swords, Ace of Cups, 2 of Cups reversed. This is very, very back and forth here. Very, very back and forth. I do think that they are going to make some sort of appearance. They are going to make some sort of appearance, but they're not coming forward and being 100% direct with what their intentions are and what their feelings are. Okay? But I really feel like the intensity of this connection is something that they're having a very hard time shaking. So they are going to find some way, shape, form, or fashion to make an appearance in your life. Okay? Oh, let's see if I can think of an example. Maybe they'll show up at your work and just be like, I didn't know you worked here. Wow. Or something like, oh, I forgot you worked here. Duh. You know, like something like, I know that's really cheesy, but you know what I mean? They're going to find some way to try to make an appearance with the intentions of hoping maybe if Libra sees me one more time, they might realize how much they miss me. But they're going to be let down. They're going to be let down. So if anything, I feel like this person's mainly just going around trying to find somebody else to try to take their mind off this connection. Okay? Trying to heal from this, basically. You know what I mean? Oh, that's funny. Tee-hee, that's funny. I don't care who you are. That's funny right there now. That's funny. All right, well, let's take a look at the most likely outcome. Most likely outcome for Libra universe. Most likely outcome for my Libras. Most likely outcome. Okay. Wheel of Fortune again. The cycle's complete, man. It's complete. Please don't jump back into it. I don't think most of you will, but let's see. 1, 2, 3 more. Okay, 2 of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles reversed, 9 of Pentacles reversed, 5 of Swords reversed, Hierophant reversed, Death card, blum, blum, blum. It could be a Scorpio for some of you. Moon in the reverse. Okay, 6 of Swords. Yeah, you're moving on from this, and so are they. I really kind of feel like this 8 of Wands energy is more yours, and the 6 of Swords is more theirs. Now, these energies could go either way, y'all. Take it however it resonates, if it resonates. If it don't, check your moon, your rising, your Venus. You know the deal. We're all grown adults here. We all have common sense. Anyway, hopefully. Anyway, so these could go either way, but from the way it looks and the way it feels to me, at least the group of Libras I'm reading for, y'all don't really care all that much. I mean, you kind of do, when your scales get to flipping and a flopping, maybe one day you might a little bit, but for the most part, I kind of just feel like y'all are very just like done with this and over this. Death card, Wheel of Fortune, karmic, cycle, complete, all right? 2 of Wands, 2 of Pentacles. I don't really think a solid decision is ever going to get made here, at least not from them. I think for the most part, again, you've made up your mind, okay? Again, the scales might flip-flop a little bit. You may, every now and then, you may think, well, what if? And then you drop another rock on the other side of that scale and clunk. No, never mind. No, I'm good. I ain't doing that. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? Okay, well, very short, sweet, simple, and to the point. Cool. Right on. Okie dokie. Now it's time for the meat and the taters of the reading. The advice. What advice do we have? Advice for Libra. Advice for Libra. Let's see. Ooh, that's a beautiful piece of advice right there. Stay emotionally independent, Libra. Don't ever depend on a connection with a person to be your only source of emotional fulfillment. Okay? We have been collectively programmed, indoctrinated, and brainwashed for decades to reverse manifest love, okay? Through TV, movies, music, and media, and social media, we've been programmed to reverse manifest love, okay? You cannot depend on a person or a connection to be your source of emotional fulfillment, okay? I know my favorite analogy, okay? 2 codependents coming together and expecting to fulfill each other and be fulfilled by the other person. It's just like 2 mosquitoes biting each other on the ass, hoping to survive. It doesn't work. Does not work. Okay, the Tower card. Let that tower crash and burn. The roof is on fire. We don't need no water. Let that mother burn. Right? Queen of Swords, time to cut this out of your life. Judgment, this is divine intervention. Time to take off like a bat out of hell and actually practice following your passion, okay? Practice that. I say practice that because you'd be surprised how many people don't even know what in the hell their passion is. Because we have been programmed, again, to chase everything but our passion, okay? I don't even know what my passion is. What am I passionate about? Well, I have no idea. I've been too busy chasing money, and that's not the way it works. Whatever you chase is going to run from you, okay? So if you chase your passion, that fire might run from you, but the thing about it is guess what else happens? Things start to chase you, like money and relationships, if you chase your passion, okay? Queen and King of Swords. Look, you need to lose the attitude, though, Libra. I ain't gonna lie. I understand you might be a little bit pissed off. It's cool. Pay attention to how you communicate when you communicate with people. All right, it is your responsibility to communicate in, as mature of a fashion as possible. One of the memes that floats around Facebook a lot, and Instagram that is just crawls under my skin every time I see it is, every time I'm trying to express myself, you think I'm arguing with you, Okay, and I understand that, but let's take a look at the other side of that coin. There's a lot of people out there who you express yourself like a bratty fucking toddler, okay, and then you get mad when somebody reacts to it negatively. Okay, just make sure. I understand. I do get that there are some people out there who are just determined to argue with you, like we saw at the beginning of the reading here. However, you have to go inside and check yourself. How did I express my feelings, okay? Did I express my feelings like a mature adult, like a mature, logical, rational, reasonable adult? Or did I just throw a little temper tantrum like a little bratty toddler and get an attitude and get all shitty and nasty and then turn around and blame you for reacting to it negatively? We just got to check ourselves, okay? We got to check ourselves. We got to check ourselves. Hey, we air signs. This is our responsibility. I'm right there with you. I got to check myself on this on a daily basis, man. I sure does. But don't ever underestimate the importance of any connection, okay? From the spiritual perspective, from outside of this human game, looking in from the other side, there is no connection that is more or less important than another. Okay, the other side does not really care if it's a connection between you and your mom, you and your brother or sister, you and your best friend, you and your worst enemy, you and your twin flame, or you and your dog. Every single connection is equally important in its own right, okay? Having said that, don't forget to figure out what you learned from this past situation, okay? About you. That's our responsibility. Every single time we're asked, so what did you learn? We always want to point the finger, I learned this about those people, and I learned that about these kinds of people, and I learned to stay away from those assholes, and I learned that people lie, and you can't trust people, and blah, 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 blah. But what did I learn about me? What about my frequency drew this person into me? Okay? Now, I know there's a lot of people in the comment section. There's always somebody that gets all defensive, But, if you don't take responsibility for the things that you attract into your life, then, well, you're just going to keep on attracting those kinds of people into your life. And if you choose to just keep pointing the fingers and playing the blame game, you're never going to make any progress in your life. I don't care. It doesn't matter to me. The only thing I can do is lead you in the right direction. Start taking accountability for the things that you attract into your life. What does this tell me about my frequency? Okay? I'm going to tell you right now. You think I don't do this? How do you think I made it to the position that I'm in today? By doing this every single time something happens in my life. What does this tell me about my frequency? What about my frequency pulled this situation into my life? Okay? Again, there's going to be a lot of people that don't want to hear that. I don't really care. Those are the people that just repeat cycles. And then they're swimming in the pool of karma, But for those of us who are awake and aware, and we're actually walking a path and going up the mountain and making progress, you know what I'm talking about. Anywho, I feel like that was your all's message, man. I'm going to go ahead and end this reading here. I greatly appreciate every last one of you that tuned in and played along. And I greatly appreciate everybody who has been consistently tuning in and showing love, support, and positive feedback on my channel every single day. It means the world to me, y'all. Genuinely, from the bottom of my heart. Don't forget to look in the description box of the video for information on how to schedule personal readings. I'm going to go ahead and get out of here now, y'all. Thanks again for tuning in and showing love. I'll see you sometime between now and the rest of all eternity. Y'all stay blessed.